University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. As the quarter-final stage progresses, two more teams have demonstrated their ability to solve the intractable problem of getting themselves from A to B while adhering to lockdown restrictions. So the questions that follow over the next 30 minutes may prove a doddle by comparison, or not. So far in this round of the competition, Magdalen College Cambridge and Balliol College Oxford have achieved the first of the two victories they'll need to put themselves in the semi-finals, and tonight's winners will join them. But the losers must win their next match if they're to stay in the competition. The team from Strathclyde University won their first round match by 190 points to the 155 from Imperial College London. They beat the University of Manchester by 135 points to 100 in the second round. So they're here with a total of 325 points. With an average age of 29, let's meet the Strathclyde team again.
Hi, I'm Cameron. I'm from Glasgow and I've graduated with a master's degree in applied statistics.
Hi, I'm David. I'm from Westerton in Glasgow and I'm studying civil engineering.
And their captain?
Hi, I'm James. I'm from Glasgow and I'm studying for a PhD in Power Systems Engineering.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm the Sassenach from Colindale in London and I'm studying for a PhD in Speech and Language Therapy.
Now, the team from the University of Durham beat Leicester University by 180 to 125 points in round one, and Edinburgh University in round two by 165 points to 145. This puts them on a grand total of 345 so far, with an average age of 21. Let's meet the Durham team again.
Hi, I'm Harry. I'm from Sevenoaks in Kent and I study liberal arts.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm from Shipston on Stour in Warwickshire. I was reading for a BA in history and I'm now studying for an MA in history.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Holly. I'm from Ringmer near Brighton and I'm reading physics.
Hi, I'm Thomas from Ramsgate, Kent, and I'm studying biology.
OK, you all know the rules by now, so let's just get on with it. OK, fingers on the buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. Elements of which structure include the Aubrey holes, the Bluestone horseshoe and the Sarsen trilithons?
Durham Banbury.
The Stonehenge.
Stonehenge is correct. Well done. Your bonuses are on English words taken from French. All three answers begin with the same two letters. Firstly, what short word means an unfounded story, often one that is purposely misleading? In French, it means a kind of waterfowl.
Oh, canard.
Canard? Like a duck.
Yeah, that works.
Canard.
Correct.
CA is the letter.
What word means the permanent establishment of a military unit, or in communist countries, a party or state official? In French, it means picture frame.
So CAD.
CAD.
CAD?
Cad.
Yeah.
CAD?
Yeah.
CAD? With a D?
Cadre is correct, yes. What word means a pamphlet or report of the proceedings of a meeting? In French, it commonly denotes a school exercise book.
Cahier.
Cahier? Cahier?
Cahier is correct. 10 points for this. The opening scene of which of Shakespeare's plays comprises just 61 words, the longest of those words being lightning, hurly-burly and...
Durham Wilkenning.
Macbeth.
Macbeth is correct, yes. You get 3 bonuses on the politician Ellen Wilkinson. As the local Member of Parliament, Wilkinson was influential in organising which event of 1936 provoked by the unemployment caused by the closure of Palmer's shipyard?
Is it January March?
Yeah,
January.
Yeah.
Is it the January March?
I'm sorry, no. You obviously misheard. It's the Jarrow March. Wilkinson died in 1947 while holding what cabinet position? The corresponding post was later held by Margaret Thatcher.
What was Margaret Thatcher before she was Prime Minister?
I don't really know. Home Secretary.
So, was she Home Sec?
Well, I
Work
don't
and
know.
pensions.
What are you saying? Work and pensions?
Yeah, maybe.
What do you want to say?
I would imagine it would be more senior than
do you
that.
want to go Home Sec? Home Secretary?
No, neither of them was Home Secretary. It was the Minister of Education. As Minister for Education, Wilkinson's tasks include the implementation of the 1944 Education Act, introduced by which Conservative minister?
1944.
44. Conservative.
Education.
Churchill was still Prime Minister.
So
44. Education Act.
Yeah, he was a Conservative Prime Minister after.
Say Eden?
Eden was a right-hand man, but I don't know.
say
He
Eden?
did something like that.
Eden?
That was Rab Butler's Education Act. Right, another starter question then. Quote, I found him completely ignorant of the elementary principles of genetics. It was like trying to explain the differential calculus to a man who did not know his 12 times table. Those words refer to which Soviet agronomist who led disastrous breeding...
Durham Banbury.
Lyshenko?
Lyshenko is correct, yes. Right, your bonuses are on Renaissance artists. All three answers begin with the same letter. Born in 1449, which Italian artist's works include St. Jerome in his study and the frescoes of the Sassetti Chapel in Florence? His numerous apprentices included the young Michelangelo.
1449.
It's not Leonardo, it's not one of the big ones.
No, it's probably not.
Could be.
Canaletto.
No, he's
Too
later in
late, yeah.
Venice. Raphael, maybe.
Raphael?
Could work.
Try that.
Could work, yeah, he was one of the first.
Raphael?
No, it's Domenico Ghirlandaio.
Dio.
And secondly, which German artist of the Northern Renaissance is perhaps best known for the painting of the Isenheim altarpiece on display at Colmar in Alsace?
So they begin with the same letter.
Yeah.
So what was it, D?
Yeah.
D-O, I thought it was.
What's the name?
Dura, maybe?
Dura, yeah.
Dura?
Did you try it?
Dura.
Albrecht Dürer.
Albrecht Dürer?
No, it's Grunewald. And finally, in about 1505, which Venetian artist painted the early landscape work entitled The Tempest?
Oh, Giorgione.
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 Giorgione?
Giorgione is correct. 10 points for this. Beset by a worsening physical affliction, which composer addressed the Heiligenstadt Testament to his two younger brothers in 1802? In the following year, he produced the sonata in...
Strathclyde Welsh.
Beethoven.
Beethoven is correct, yes. So you get your first set of bonuses, Strathclyde. They're on materials science. Linked to compressibility, which two-word term describes the ratio of the applied pressure on a material to the magnitude of the fractional volume change produced?
It's Young's, isn't it? Young's modulus.
I thought Scotty, but you know better than I do.
Young's modulus.
It's bulk modulus, or hydrostatic modulus, or volume elasticity. Secondly, for 5 points, stretching materials makes them thinner at right angles to the stretch. The ratio of the contractile to the tensile strains is named after which French scientist born in 1781?
Poisson.
Yeah. Poisson.
Poisson is correct. Young's modulus is given by the ratio of tensile stress to the resulting tensile strain and is measured in what SI units?
Maybe Newtons, maybe? Oh, no, it wouldn't be
I
Newtons.
can't believe I'm just blanking on it, but
I don't know. Pascal, maybe.
it's going, wait.
Pascals.
Pascal's is correct, or newtons per square metre is correct. Well done. Time for a picture round. Your picture starter will show a city highlighted on a map of the contiguous United States. I want you to give me the name of the only major league sports team in either American football, baseball, basketball, or ice hockey currently based in that city.
Durham Regan.
The Utah Jazz.
They are the Utah Jazz, yes, well done in Salt Lake City. The Utah Jazz basketball team is the only major league sports team based in Salt Lake City. Your bonuses are 3 more cities which are currently home to only one major league sports team. Again, give the name of the team in each case. Each will either be a professional baseball, basketball, or American football team. Firstly, the team in the city at A.
So that's
Houston.
Austin.
Oh, Austin.
That's Austin, Texas, isn't it?
I think it is.
Houston's further north, I think.
Well, it's.
The Austin. I can only think of the Boston Red Sox. That rhymed with Austin.
I don't really know any baseball teams, so it
Austin.
might be the baseball team. But try the Texas Rangers. They might be somewhere else.
But does it not have to have
Try the
name?
Rangers.
The
Rangers.
I have no
The
idea.
Rangers?
No, it's the San Antonio Spurs in basketball.
San Antonio.
Secondly, name the team in city B.
I think they're the San Diego Padres. Something like that. I
Can I
can't.
nominate?
Keith Ash.
I don't know. I don't know if it's right. It's something like that.
Are you happy for me to nominate Regan?
Yeah, I might be wrong.
Yeah,
but-
nominate Regan.
Is it the Padres?
It is the San Diego Padres, but you got that earlier. They're in baseball. And finally, the team in city C.
I think it might be the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, I think it's Milwaukee.
The
Is that what they're
Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah.
called? The Milwaukee Bucks.
No, it's the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, sorry.
10 points for this. Who is the only Nobel laureate to date to have played first-class cricket? Born in 19...
Strathclyde Star Marshal.
Samuel Beckett.
Samuel Beckett is correct. These bonuses are on names. In each case, the surname of the first person begins the surname of the second. For example, Bell and Bellman. Identify both surnames in each case. Firstly, the man who was Director General of both MI5 and MI6 in the 50s and 60s, and the mathematician who collaborated with Bertrand Russell on the Principia Mathematica.
It'll be White and Whitehead.
White and Whitehead. White and Whitehead.
Correct. Secondly, the early 19th century English mathematician noted for a theorem relating to integrals of functions bounded by a plane, and the children's book illustrator who gives her name to an annual award.
Is it Green? Is
Green and then...
I think it might be Green and then maybe...
Greenwood or something?
Yeah, try
Try
that.
not get anything else. Green and Greenwood?
No, it's George Green and Kate Greenaway. Bad luck. You got the difficult one, I thought. The Austrian-born physicists who proposed the link between pulsars and neutron stars, and the mathematician who gives his name to the statement that every even number greater than 2 is the sum of 2 primes.
That would be Fermat, wouldn't it? Or is it Golden Goldbach?
Golden Goldbach?
I think.
Would it be Goldstone for the physicist? No, he was British.
Golden Goldbach, maybe.
Golden Goldbach?
Correct.
Well done, Cam.
10 points for this. Born in Massachusetts, which writer described her life with autism in the 1995 book Thinking in Pictures? Her knowledge of animal behaviour and experience in cattle farming inspired her to create the...
Durham Wilkenning.
Temple Grandin.
Temple Grandin is correct, yes. Right, you get a set of bonuses now on British birds of the genus Corvus, or crow. In each case, identify the species from the description by the British Trust for Ornithology. Firstly, frequent nesters in chimneys, the grey nape, black forehead and white eyes are distinctive. In flight, it appears neat and often speedier than the larger corvids.
It's a little corvid.
Rook, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, it could be a rook. Yeah.
No, it's got white eyes.
The rook's not?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Go for it.
Yeah, rook.
Rook?
No, it's a jackdaw. The most striking feature is its bare white face and pale bill base. They always look somewhat scruffy and baggy, with splendid baggy pantaloons.
Wow, they're cool. Like, I can only think of magpie type things, but they're not. They don't look like that, do they?
Harry, any ideas?
Birds? Sorry.
Let's try magpie.
What are corvids? Like crowy things?
Yeah.
Magpie?
Yeah.
Magpie? The magpie?
No, they're rooks.
Oh, we had one.
And finally, by far the largest passerine, with a similar wingspan to a buzzard, the bill is strikingly long and very heavy.
Raven.
The raven? They're big.
Oh, yeah. They're
Yeah.
big boys.
The raven?
The raven is correct. They are big, as you say. 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called. Radioactive isotope X decays in a single step to stable isotope Y, starting with a pure sample of X. If, after 1 day, there are 7 times more atoms of Y than of X, what is the half-life of isotope X?
Durham Parkinson.
So a third of a day.
It is a third of a day. Well done. You get 3 questions on the French Third Republic. In the 1880s, General Boulanger developed a large following that threatened the stability of the Third Republic. His nickname reflected what movement aimed at reversing France's losses in the Franco-Prussian War?
Revanchism. Yeah, it's revanchism.
Revanche. Yeah.
Revanchism?
Yeah.
Do you want me to nominate you?
May as well.
Okay, can I nominate Will Kenning, please?
Of course.
Revanchism.
Correct. General Revanche. 1892 saw a corruption scandal implicating the government in a French company's failed attempt to build what structure in the Americas? It was eventually completed in 1914 by another country.
Is it the Panama Canal or something like that?
Sounds
Could
like
be the
it.
Panama Canal.
We're happy with
May
that?
as well.
Was that 1914?
Yeah, it's fine.
Panama Canal.
It is the Panama Canal, yes. And finally, history shall record that it was under your presidency that this crime against society was committed. Who wrote those words in an open letter to Felix Faure in 1898?
Yeah, it might be the Dreyfus affair, so Emile Zola. You could try that.
Emile Zola.
Good.
Yeah? Emile Zola?
Emil Zola is correct, yes. Autofocus is there. Right, it's time for a music question. For your music starter, you're going to hear a piece of classical music. 10 points if you can name its German composer.
Strathclyde Welsh.
Brahms.
No?
Durham Banbury.
Schubert.
No, it's Schumann. It's the piano quintet in E-flat major, opus 44, the first movement thereof. So we're going to take another starter question and the music bonuses in a moment or two. Born in the same year as Cyrano de Bergerac, which royal figure gives his name to a tadpole-shaped glass bead made by dropping...
Durham Banbury.
Prince Rupert.
Prince Rupert is correct, yes. Right, you heard Schumann's Piano Quintet in E-flat, one of the first major works composed for the specific combination of piano and string quartet. Your music bonuses are 3 later quintets that follow Schumann's model. Name the composer of each, please. Firstly, this German composer.
It's recognisable.
Is it? I could be Brahms, actually.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Would you say it's got Brahms vibes?
I'm not.
Yeah,
I
it's got
think
Brahms.
so.
Brahms?
It is Brahms, yes, well done. His Piano Quintet in F minor, opus 34. Secondly, a British composer.
Temptation is to say Elgar. I don't think it is Elgar.
I don't think it is.
Let's try it.
Let me.
Britain or something.
Britain.
No, hold on.
Any idea?
Try Vaughan Williams. Yeah.
Vaughan Williams?
Yeah, I think.
Old friend. Is it Vaughan Williams?
No, it's Elgar. Finally, this Central European composer.
Central.
I don't recognise it. Could be Smetana, yeah.
Could be Smetana, Dvorak or something.
Oh! Yeah, try Dvorak.
Dvorak.
Do you want to nominate me?
Yeah, sorry, can I nominate Banbury, please?
Dvorak.
It is Dvorak, yes. Big piano quintet in A major, opus 81. Right, 10 points for this. What 5-letter word links all of the following? In musical theatre, an understudy who takes multiple roles, anti-mechanisation riots by agricultural workers in the 19th century.
Durham Parkinson.
That's swing.
Swing is correct, yes. Right, your bonuses this time are on DNA stains. Among the more commonly used DNA stains, the fluorescent dyes Herxt and Dappy bind to DNA and, upon excitation, emit light of what primary colour?
Green.
Green's not a primary. Oh, it's a primary colour of light, isn't it?
Blue.
That makes sense.
Should we say, I mean, primary colours of not... Oh, you have red, blue, yellow, but you have red,
Let's
blue.
go for red.
Red? Is that likely? I think you said green first. Should we say green because you said it first? Yeah? Green?
No, it's blue.
Oh, the one we didn't talk about.
Secondly, the ethidium salt of which halogenic element
Bromide.
is a commonly used DNA stain. It is used in agarose gel electrophoresis to highlight DNA under UV light.
Bromine.
Correct. The red DNA stain safranin is the traditional counter stain used in what technique named after a Danish biologist?
Is that gram staining? Because you have the red one
Yes.
and the purple one. Please. Is it gram staining?
Gram staining is correct, yes. 10 points for this. At 479 metres, Ward Hill, about 5 miles southwest of Stromness, is the highest point of which island group? Its summit gives views of the Pentland Firth and Scupper Flow.
Strathclyde Whittle.
The Orkneys?
Orkneys is correct, yes. Right, you get a set of bonuses this time on an English city. Located close to Fountains Abbey, in which city does an officer once called the Wake Man sound a horn each evening in the ritual of setting the watch?
Fountains.
Is it maybe somewhere northern? It sounds something.
Yeah.
Is
Could it be like Berwick or something?
where?
Like Berwick-on-Tweed.
Could be Berry, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
try
try
that.
Berwick-upon-Tweed.
No, it's Ripon, the Ripon hornblower. Inscribed on Ripon's Georgian town hall, the adapted quotation, "Except ye, Lord, keep ye city, ye wake man waketh in vain," is taken from which book of the Old Testament?
I don't know.
I can't really think. So
Leviticus.
Exodus or...
Could be Exodus.
maybe try Exodus.
Exodus.
No, it's from the book of Psalms. And finally, the tradition of the wakeman dates to 886, when Ripon was granted its royal charter and presented with the first ceremonial horn by which king?
886 could be... Is that too early for Alfred? Or Athelstan?
886.
886. Athelstan, maybe?
Athelstan.
That was Alfred the Great.
Alfred, sorry.
All right, 10 points for this. Which ancient Greek mathematician was the first recorded person to conceive and define a spherical triangle? He shares a name with the mythical king of Sparta, whose wife Helen was abducted, leading to the Trojan War.
Durham Banbury.
Menelaus.
Menelaus is correct, yes. These bonuses, Durham, are on novels with alliterative titles. Roderick Random and Peregrine Pickle are the title characters of novels by which author born in Dumbartonshire in 1721?
It's 21.
Um,
No, Scottish.
1721.
Any ideas, Tom? All that gone?
Walter Scott.
Oh, could be, yeah.
Walter Scott.
Walter Scott?
No, it's Tobias Smollett. Secondly, first published in 1877, which novel bore the subtitle translated from the original Equine?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Black Beauty.
Black Beauty?
Black Beauty,
Yeah, because that's told by the horse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Beauty.
That's correct. And finally, Vincent Crummles, Newman Noggs and Madeline Bray are characters in which novel published from 1838?
Published from 1838. Madeline Bray.
No, I don't know that at all.
No.
Bleak House.
Bleak House?
That doesn't literate there.
No.
Oh, sorry.
It couldn't be.
Oh, no, hang
like
on.
an
One of the
Austen
characters
or
is
anything like
iterated.
that.
Huh?
Couldn't-
What did
Come
you
on.
Well, it couldn't be an angel
Just,
Austen.
no, pass,
Nicholas
sorry.
Nickleby.
It's Nicholas Nickleby.
Late, sorry.
Time for a picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see a painting. For 10 points, name the artist.
Strathclyde Welsh.
Cézanne.
It is Cézanne, yes. The card players, you must answer though as soon as you buzz. Your picture bonuses are 3 more paintings on the same theme. Name the artist in each case. Firstly,
That's Caravaggio, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
got to be.
Caravaggio.
Caravaggio.
it is Caravaggio's The Card Sharp. Secondly,
It's not something like Hogarth, is it? Or
Um,
is that too...
Is that maybe Velasquez?
no.
No.
Kind of looks Hogarthy to me, but...
Hogarth.
Yeah, go for that, okay.
Hogarth.
no, that's Jan Steen, Gamblers Quarrelling. And finally,
God.
Oh, it's Cubist, isn't it? So maybe it's maybe Braque.
Braque?
What's that, Cam?
It was 20th century, at least. Darren Crow. Well, no, I don't know. No.
Yeah, I'd say Braque maybe.
Braque.
no, that's Otto Dix, the scat players. Right, 10 points for this. In 1907, Charles Collier and Harry Rem Fowler were the first winners in their classes at what annual event in motorsport? The current lap record is just under 17 minutes, giving an average speed of about 100...
Strathclyde Star Marshal.
Is that Isle of Man TT?
It is the Isle of Man TT, yes. These bonuses are on scientific terms, referring to the total number of carbon atoms in the molecule. What single word name is alternatively given to the specific branched organic compound 2-methylbutane?
It's probably pentane.
Pentane. Pentane.
No, it's isopentane. And secondly, what is the name of the essential amino acid found naturally in leguminous plants, but that is sometimes abbreviated as ILE?
ILE.
Isoleucine, maybe.
Isoleucine. Isoleucine.
Correct. The large insect class Isoptera so called because of the similarity in size of their front and back pairs of wings, are also known by what common name?
Isopter.
Large winged. Did he say large winged?
Come on, there's
So
only
could that be
2.5 minutes.
Damselflies.
No, they're termites. Right, 10 points for this. The birthplace of Joseph Louis Lagrange and Primo Levi, which city on the River Po was the first capital of United Italy and the venue of the Winter Olympics?
Durham Regan.
Milan.
No, you lose 5 points. Anybody want to buy some Strathclyde?
Strathclyde Whittle.
Torino.
It is Torino or Turin, yes. Your bonuses are on international events of 1969. In March 1969, armed clashes erupted between which two major powers at the Ussuri River?
Maybe Russia and somebody?
Russia and Finland?
Russian. No.
Well,
India and Pakistan.
yeah, try India and
Okay, go for that.
India and Pakistan.
No, it's China and the USSR. In October, Siad Barre led a bloodless coup in which African country in the late 1970s he began the Ogaden War against Ethiopia?
Is that Eritrea?
Eritrea.
No, it's Somalia. Which social democrat became German chancellor in October 1969?
Billy Brandt.
Willy Brandt.
Willy Brandt.
Willy Brandt is correct. 10 points for this. What term for a type of particle accelerator also applies to a type of electromagnetic radiation generated by...
Strathclyde Whittle.
Synchrotron.
Correct. You get a set of bonuses on the topography of Pluto. Giving his name to a large heart-shaped plain or regio on its surface, which US astronomer discovered Pluto in 1930?
Hubble.
Try Hubble.
No, it's not Hubble. I can't remember who it is.
Hubble.
And it was Clyde Tombaugh. To the west of Tombaugh Regio is a whale-shaped area named after Cthulhu. That's Cthulhu, C-T-H-U-L-H-U.
Lovecraft.
Lovecraft is correct. The western part of Tombaugh Regio is known by the name of what artificial satellite launched in 1957?
Sputnik.
Correct. 10 points for this. The occupation of a group. And at the gong, Strathclyde University are 115, but Durham University are 155. Well, you were coming back well there, Strathclyde. You didn't quite do it in time, but, you know, you'll be coming back as one of the teams which needs to score next time and the time after that, because you need 2 wins to go through to the semi-finals. Durham, you've got the first of those wins. Many congratulations to you. We look forward to seeing you again as well. I hope you can join us next time, but until then, it is goodbye from Strathclyde University.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Durham University.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.